The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Ostras. Acaba de pasar.
PD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police. I'm afraid he's dead.
Ostras. ¿Escucha los disparos, no?
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick?
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. Perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back.
A ver qué llevas encima. ¿Qué es esto? Los pagos. C galletas se llama este hombre. Llamándose galleta, ¿quién se lo puede tomar en serio, claro? No, pues alguien, ¿no? El P. Martín este tiene pagos muy a menudo, ¿eh?
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt.
Ah,
Made out to Bank of
pendientes de Apple Earrings, $52. Qué tiempos, ¿eh? Tienes que pagar las cosas de poco a poco sin tener que... En fin, vamos a ver. ¿Qué le pasa a este? Pues nada. A ver el brazo. Brazo, ¿no? Sí, eso está más claro que el agua. No, espera. Falta la mano izquierda, a ver qué le pasa. A ver. No va a pasar nada a la mano. En fin. Está, ¿no? Creo. No. A ver. Sigue derecho, izquierdo, nada. Izquierdo, nada, ¿no? A ver si hay algún testigo, ¿no? Por aquí. ¿Eh? Sí. A ver, si me puedes ayudar. ¿Has visto algo? Sí. Venía para acá, ¿no? Aquí.
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
You are.
Gallet. Clovis. Gallet.
Galleta. Pero esta es la de...
You think you could tell me
Sí, eso que ha pasado.
what happened?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store. Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Está mintiendo. Vamos a acusarla.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong.
Ay, por lo que tiene en el bolsillo, amiga. Resguardo de plazos.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose
Hija de...
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another.
4 bangs, ¿eh? 4 tiros.
Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looks very painful.
Claro, cabrón.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu was
Oh.
very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Vale, me están dando pistas de hacer polimarlo. Está claro que una cara tiene rara.
Are you angry, Miss Valletta? Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu
Fue por
shot
ti.
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Hija de eso.
How many shots did you hear?
4.
It's difficult to
He
remember.
hecho 4, ¿no?
It sounded like there were so many. And they were so loud.
Vale. A ver si está diciendo la verdad.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Valletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang. And then another. And then
Ah, te he dicho 4, ¿eh?
really close
5.
together.
Bueno,
5.
vale.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. Been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Solo está preocupada de sus putos pendientes, ¿eh? Es increíble. Increíble. Aquí hay algo, ¿no? ¿Qué es esto? 1, 2...
Shell cases. These
Hay
are
5,
very
¿eh?
serious.
¿Está aquí la pistola? Anda ya. Venga ya, toma ya.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. I need to run a
Kalu.
store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple
Pues
blocks
vamos.
from here.
Vamos a ver qué nos dicen.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. Girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store
Kalu.
called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Supongo.
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Maintain the perimeter. 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 Pues vamos a la joyería, amigo. Vamos a ver qué nos tiene que contar el señor Kalu. Vamos a la armería primero. ¿Vale? Vamos a la armería y así ya lo tenemos todo atado, bien atado. Porque esto le habrá vendido el arma al señor este Kalu. Y luego vamos a ver al Kalu y le decimos que tenemos testigos, el arma y hasta su madre.
Next right.
Creo que sí, creo que es la mejor manera, ¿no? Uf, está lejos la armería, ¿eh? No está un par de manzanas, ¿no?
Keep going straight.
No. Está a la izquierda, ¿no? aquí, ¿no? Aquí. Eaglesons. Hijos del águila, ¿no? Creo. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué pistola es?
Officer, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them.
Ni lo ha mirado el cabrón y se lo sabe.
Over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he
Kalu,
was
amigo.
anyway. And he bought a box of
Oh.
cartridges and he left.
Or we can find Mr. Cullen.
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield, a jewelry store, just up on Broadway.
Tenemos bastantes pruebas ya contra Kalu, ¿eh? Amigo. Vamos a la joyería. Y te vamos a trincar nosotros mismos. Es que...
Go straight over.
Una cagada. Enfrente de todo el mundo. La pistola la encontramos. En fin, eres un... Has tenido días mejores, eso seguro. Hartfields. Ay, Calum.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps. Mr. Kalu.
No. Mr. Kalu is out back, sitting to lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch.
Sabía que era él.
Cole, go.
Echando una siesta, sí, seguro.
Kalu, get back here!
Goddamn Harry thinks he's...
Está todo conectado, ¿eh? Vamos.
There he is, officer. Be careful.
Next time, you're mine. Edgar Kalu, under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Sigue trabajando ahí como si nada, ¿eh? Mira contento está el otro.
The case that makes you, the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs.
Muy bien, pues ha estado bien, lo hemos hecho bien.
The half-truths.
Ahora supongo que habrá que...
The cops murmur about whenever you walk
No
past.
sé, si tendremos que hacerle el interrogatorio, ¿no? No lo sé.
Discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it you do not down malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Eso.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber. And
Lo
not
escucho
an
bien.
initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to
Ooh.
conduct the interview, sir?
I am young Phelps. You've only been here a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain...
Interrogatorio es algo más, ¿eh?
Do you think you might be ready?
Creo que sí.
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, an account.
Oportunidad.
If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance.
I'll try. Intentaremos. A ver, tenemos el arma.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want
Yeah.
to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
¿Qué dices? ¿Qué estás hablando? Pero si tenemos una testigo.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't
Uy,
prove anything.
vaya que no.
We know all about the argument. Escaletta.
You're carrying on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, Mr. Kalu.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hijo de...
I'm done with you. Go flash your
Mierda.
gun somewhere else. I want my
He elegido
lawyer.
mal.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Déjame probarlo otra vez, anda.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a
Cómo ha
confession.
cambiado la cosa, Antes era todo masaje de espalda y ahora...
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Cullen. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Claro que sí. Que no tenía nada que ver. Claro que tenías, claro que estabas ahí.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put
Claro
you
que
at the
puedes,
scene.
imbécil.
You can't prove anything.
Qué tonto eres.
We know all about the argument. Escaletta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject.
Cara de odio, que tiene.
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
Mafioso este cabrón.
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sí.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Imbécil.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else.
Mierda.
I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Sí, señor. Lo siento. Hombre, Calú. Tanto café te va a poner...
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Tío, eres un... Venga.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Escaleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject.
Fasting?
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Fuck up.
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Demasiado carácter, tío. Tenías que decirlo, ¿no?
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed.
Trajes.
You'll be needing them.
Ya no voy a estar pateando las calles. Eso está muy bien. Este caso no nos ha valido un ascenso. En fin, ¿qué más puedo decir? Apto. No está mal. No está mal. ¿En qué? ¿1 hora? Un ascenso. Muy bien. 2 casos, pim pam, pim pam. Interrogatorio que ha costado un poquito más de lo normal. Claro, es que no tenía pruebas. Le decía que tenía pruebas, acusar, pero no tenía pruebas de eso que decía él. Pero bueno. Driver's seat. Aquí estamos. L.A. Noire. Parezco detective ya.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping.
Warm Central Division, welcome for Detective Cole Phelps.
Hay aplausos.
Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Encantado,
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
I said, if you're a producer, then I'm Lana Turner.
They really pushed you through
6
quick,
años.
didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
5 minutos, no, tío. Me ha costado.
He'll
No.
never.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
163.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit
So,
handled, code
tell me a
2
little about
identified.
yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
No, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
Take the next right.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11K, go ahead, KGPO.
11K, a 459 suspect.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Una máscara, es como si fuera, vamos, del oeste, tío.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Aquí, ¿no? Venga. A escapar el cabrón. Perdón.
Hurry, you can still catch
Sí,
it.
¿por qué la gente se pone en medio, tío? Debe ser muy complicado estar corriendo y disparar a alguien. O sea, y darle. O sea, disparar, puede disparar, pero darle... Ah.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Tiene mala pinta.
Put the weapon down now.
Incapacita, lo voy a incapacitar. Ya verás tú.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
On your own goddamn head, be it.
Lo he matado yo. No podía salir peor. Mierda.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Bueno. Vamos a seguirlo otra vez. Esperemos que no mate al rey esta vez. Dispara yo, es que quería dispararle en la mano. Pero...
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
No.
Get the hell away from me!
Hurry! You can still catch him! I think you broke my nose!
A romper la nariz. Ni te ha tocado.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
No se lo piensa, ¿eh? Aparte le iba a disparar, luego la ha disparado. O sea, no se lo ha pensado ni un momento.
Now,
Marking?
are we going to make a bargain or what?
How long do you think you can hold out? You want to back off right now.
Te he hecho un fiera, ¿eh? En fin.